It'll be 2 to go. Kane on the inside. Keselowski on the outside. Back to the restart zone.
A lot of smoke out of Jimmie Johnson's car.
48, smoke rolling out from underneath the car. He's still up to speed. Brad Keselowski with a great restart. He's on the outside of the 5. The 5 wiggles. Up the racetrack he goes, but he stays straight. Side by side again through 2. Keselowski strong.
Jimmie said it was blowing up, Rick.
Keselowski makes the pass. He's in front of the 5, but not completely cleared it. Here comes the 48 to the inside. The 48 still smoking. 3 wide for the lead as they enter turn 3. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Around goes the 48. The 48 blows up and into the wall it goes. The caution comes out again.
You want to know what winning a race means? It means 3 drivers are willing to drive 3 wide into turn 3 at Indianapolis at over 200 miles an hour, where there is barely 2, really 1.5 lanes for racing.
Frustration from Jimmie Johnson. You saw him throw the window net down. Keselowski running on the outside of Kasey Kahne, making the outside line work through turn 2. Almost had the 5 completely cleared when they went down the backstretch, and then the 48 of Jimmie Johnson. We could see that there was a problem with the 48. The smoke was rolling out from underneath it, but he was still able to surge ahead and get 3 wide. He was on the inside going into turn 3.
Well, what a series of events from the time the green flag dropped. Right here, Kasey Kahne underneath Keselowski gets really, really loose, able to maintain it in good spot. Keselowski does everything he's supposed to do, gets close to the 5. Now look how loose the 5 gets right here up into the side of the 2. Jimmie Johnson with huge momentum with smoke coming out of the back of the car like it's blowing up. Now right now, Kasey Kahne in lift, and I can promise you, it's been a long time since he's win. He's going to drive it in there. Every one of these guys wants to win a Brickyard 400. The 48 car very bottom gets loose. Around he goes. Don't tell me these drivers don't want to win this race.
A car supposedly blowing up, and he was the one that made the move to the inside to try to take the lead going into 3.
That's dedication, that's heart, that's desire, that's wanting a Brickyard 400 trophy for Keselowski, for Jimmie Johnson, both champions. For Kasey Kahne, it's, hey, I'm back.
How about Trevor Bayne? He was able to avoid all of that, stay in 3rd, clip the grass, as a matter of fact, as he was going through turn 3.
Look at this, man.
Light contact between the 5 and the 2 of Brad Keselowski, assuming it doesn't cut a tire. That shouldn't affect them on the restart. I don't know what Trevor Bayne was thinking going down the backstretch, but we're going to have to find out after the race, because I'm sure he didn't know which one of the 3 he was going to follow into turn 3.
But you know what's amazing about that? They knew they weren't coming out.
They
knew, that's right. They knew they were going in there 3 wide. They were pretty sure they would be the one that came out, but you have to know 3 wide at Indy, somebody's not coming out of that corner.
And let's go to Kelly. She caught up with Jimmie Johnson.
Jimmie Johnson released from the infield care center. Jimmie, man, from the outside, it was quite a sight. What was it like for you blowing up, also running 3 wide at Indy?
I'm not sure it was blowing up. It was definitely smoking, and it was engine smoke, or engine oil smoke. I could smell that. I didn't know where it was coming from, and I had decent grip through 1 and 2. And as I went into turn 3, I had a shot to win the Brickyard 400 for the 5th time, and was hoping 1, the engine would live, and 2, we'd make it through turns 3 and 4. And I've got really loose going in the corner, so I don't know if I spun out my own oil or if it was an aero situation, but so close to that 5th win here at the Brickyard.
Yeah, we heard Kyle Larson saying it was pretty nutty out there, a lot of blocking. What was the racing like for you this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's the blocking's been there for a long time, and it's so tough to pass. And with stage racing, every position matters. It's just ramped up the blocking, ramped up the intensity. So that's just normal stuff now out there. Mark Martin would have a heart attack if he was out here racing in this era. So the game has changed for sure.
Thank you, Jimmie.
Yep, thanks.
One other game changer is you see Jimmie Johnson has been a 4-time winner. You see his name on there.